back, and we've ran into an old problem once again. By the way, I'm just busting through all of the butchery, fish farm, some crystal splitting stuff. I don't know what it all is. I'm just busting through them to get them done. Looks like we're going to have at least 3 more things. Alien farming, fish stuff. Just running through some stuff I don't know I'm ever going to use. But we have now filled up an entire warehouse full of green algae. So this is going to be a 2-part process. One, we are going to basically get off our need for coal for power by using green algae to make charcoal. We're going to change that over. And then we're also going to set it up for making carbon. So then the only thing we're going to need coal for is going to be things that need actual coal. I'm not going to dismantle any of this. I'm just going to set the output for the carbon. Well, we are going to need coke for a few things. But I may take out this part now. I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to change over this belt that is sending carbon over. I don't know if I can actually show this in NEI or not, but if we look at carbon, its fuel value is 3 megajoules. And if we look at charcoal, its fuel value is 6. Now, I don't see any multiplier on there for making extra carbon or anything. Pollution, I mean. So, doing this is going to mean we're going to need to feed less into this line, which is good. And it'll use up the charcoal we have, which will use up some of our green algae, which we're probably going to make that larger, the area that I'm making the charcoal in. And then the other thing is we can use the mineralized water that we're making our green algae with to filter crystal slurry, which is going to give us more sulfuric wastewater. Let's see, 40 sulfuric wastewater. Okay, so that's 100 sulfuric to 20, where we're only going to get 40 out and it takes 100 in. So it's not going, this will use this up. So this is what we're using to make our green. So we're now going to use it to do this. We just need to get the crystal powder and purified water, which comes from crystal dust. And crystal dust will come from any of our geodes, which we are basically just stockpiling at this point. And we also have it coming out of this. So I'm just going to work on changing over the belt for the carbon, giving it charcoal instead. And I will check back with you once I get that part done. I don't figure you guys want to sit here and watch me rip up belts all day. So be right back. Alright, so I've been looking at things, and I talked to Overmind as well. So it looks like 1 charcoal becomes 2 carbon which would be where the fuel value is lost. So we're not really losing any fuel value. We're not getting any better, but we're not losing anything. Because I was confused by the fact that wood pellets is 8 and charcoal is 6. So by using charcoal, instead we're gaining from the wood pellets to the charcoal, but from the charcoal to the carbon we're not. It's just splitting it in half basically. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to put these two together right here. I'm going to take this line out. And then I'm going to set this for the input priority to be that side. And then I can run this down like that. And then this one, we're going to run up. And we're going to connect that carbon to it, which is the carbon that is coming from our charcoal, which I'll take you over and show you in a minute. So I'm not going to take out the carbon line, which is what I was originally planning to do. I'm just going to leave it in carbon for right now, but this will make it to where we use less of our carbon from coke. And I'm going to probably continue to expand this. I left room up there to expand it as I need. I put in 3 more of these so they can run both sides. I'm going to have to do this over. I'm probably going to expand it out into this region over here and keep growing that larger and larger. But it looks like this should do a halfway decent job of feeding us carbon. I'll keep an eye on it and see exactly how well it's doing. I guess I do need one right there. Alright, so that got rid of the carbon part. I still don't like how slow we get wood pellets out of this. But we now need to go figure out what we're going to do with the other mineralized stuff. So I guess we'll start with slag, because we need slag slurry will get us mineralized sludge. We're going to need more purified water in, which really sucks because I'm always running low on that. But let's go ahead and come over here and we'll start with that. We're going to use this area right here. So first thing we need is liquefiers with slag and sulfuric acid. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I'm going to need a butt ton of these. But we're going to start with about 6 for the moment. And then the next thing we need after that is the filtration units. And we're also going to need an assembler to do filter frames and coal. Good reason why we're trying to get off of coal a bit over there, huh? We're still going to be using it, just not as fuel. So now we need filtration. I might as well make about 10 of them to start. Filtration cell. I'll make 3 of them to start with. Go grab some more steel. If I remember correctly, the filtration part might be the longer part. I gotta look and see. So let's see. This is gonna take 2 minutes base-wise, or 2 seconds base-wise. Then the slag slurry is going to be 2.66. And we're going to be running in the second one, so that's going to be every one of these is going to take 2 of the other. So yeah, that's the slower part. And I made 5 liquefiers, so let's go ahead and make that an even number. We'll make that 10 of them. And for the filtration, we'll do 5. Why do I only have 6 of them? I need 10 of them, right? Oh, I need more clay bricks. Imagine that. I haven't had to grab them in a long time. About time I gotta add them again. Where are they? Here they are. By the way, I've been out fighting again. While I was setting all that up, I had some attack my coal right here. So I've got a few more ruins out here. I've actually added in radars out here now so I can see. But I killed that one. And there was another one here that I dealt with. Let's get back up here. By the way, we are done with science. There is no more science that I can do except for this thing, and I don't like it. It adds too much stupid shit to the inserter thing, so I'm not going to bother with it. So we've got to get the blue so we can get into the next tier, or we got to start doing the farming stuff so we can get that. And then we got module stuff to deal with after that. Alright, so we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, and these are going to need a solid input and a liquid input. And they're going to have a liquid output. So what I'll probably do, I could honestly do this and just set these to long-handled. And then just run these in a straight line up like that. Run that. all the way up like that. And then just put one of these at each one of the arrows. And then just copy that over to each one. That should work. And we'll have to see if that's going to be fast enough. Go ahead and make a few of the lit small poles so we can have some light over here. We should just be able to do something like this to light everything up. There we go. That'll light everything up and get that all set like that. They all have their stuff. So now we just got to run the sulfuric acid up here, but I want to get the filtration units in, which I have no idea where they're at in this mess of an inventory. I made flotation. I don't need flotation, I need filtration. You dumbass. Thermal water filtration. Well, good thing I'll need those flotation later on. Now I just got extra crap in my inventory I don't need. Alright, so we'll put this over here, give it just a bit of room. And we want that for Slag Slurry. So now that's going to take in purified water, the Slag Slurry, and the coal filter. So we're going to have this and that, which means I'm going to move this over. We're going to need a little bit more room in there. Let's go about right there. That's going to be like that. We're going to have that come in on that line. Yeah, it should work. Set all of them. And I'll do the purified water like this. And now I just got to decide how I want to do. I'm going to have this, which again will just be copied off of that. So we're going to have a line running right through here that'll be inputting the coal filters. So we'll basically just have a assembly machine, which we'll probably make it an assembly machine too. But we'll basically just have that right there. And then we pretty much need to copy that side back to this side. That'll get our sulfuric out. And then we'll deal with the mineralized sludge, which is going to go into these crystallizers and make us iron and copper to start with, so we can have that for that stupid red metal catalyst crap. Alright, so now we can just put one of these, which I shouldn't put that close. That way I have room for more up and down pipes if I need them right there. And then we'll do, why did I turn that? Same thing on this side. And I can copy that one. And then just walk down, set all of those. And shit, I can't set them, because I need that this way and this way. Now I can set all of them. Why do you have two? You don't need two. And then this will go here, which will bring them out. And into the inserter. That out of the way. Put those in there. That's 10 of them. That's 2 for each one. I'll probably end up doing like 30 just to make sure we have plenty. And let's do this here. We'll just connect all of these. And then instead of having that doubled like that, we can just connect this across to each one like that. That'll input all of that. Crystallizers, what is the slag, slurry, mineralized sludge? Oh, these are slow as hell. Alright, so we did 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Make like 10 of them. And then this is going to be set to, we can do silicon and silver, lead and tin, and iron and copper. And I think iron and copper is all I really want at the moment. So we'll just copy that into each one of them. We need to turn each one of these to go the right direction. There we go. And then we can basically do the same thing on this side that we did on the other side. And we can just take this over. And I'm quite sure there'll be some rebalancing that I'll have to do. So I may have to add more of these or add more crystallizers. But this will just be a basic starting thing here. And then we can put this. Stop holding the finger down. You can't do that here. Just like that. They're not going to come out very fast, so we don't have to worry about that. And we can probably send that right in here, to be honest. We'll see how fast it goes. Alright, so now we just got to run the rest of the wiring. Now, these will fit over that, right? Yeah. Why are you not connected? There. Now, all that's connected. If I do there, that'll get all of them powered. And then we just need to do this. Power all of them. Alright, so I think we got everything powered. Give me 1 second. I'm going to run the sulfuric line and we'll light this baby up. Alright, I got it ran through here. Get that hooked up there. And it runs all the way over to here. And up, and there we go. So they are now making our slurry. That is getting what it needs. The only other thing is we need to run the coal line in here. I kind of forgot that part. So let's see where we're going to run the coal from. We have carbon everywhere. We even have coke a lot of places, but it has to be coal. So I guess we will just do this. And we can run this right through. Really? Really, that's what you're going to go with? No, you're going to do that. And then we can run this right down along with the sulfuric acid line. We already have a gap there to come through here. Alright, and jump over that one. And now we're just going to have to put in, let's see, we want it right here, so we'll do that and that. And now I got processed iron in my inventory I need to get out. That'll get my coal in here. And let's go ahead and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 20 more filters. There we go. And now that'll put out the filters. And I completely forgot about the purified water, which is not an issue. We got to get water from here. And yes, I know that's wasteful. It's stone, who cares? And then we're going to run the sulfuric down, which is going to connect into here. And for that one, I'm not going to do that. We'll do it like that. And now that'll take care of the sulfuric wastewater. And there we go. Only issue with this is we're now creating more sulfuric wastewater that we still haven't gotten taken care of yet. But it looks like we're good on slag slurry. And how are we doing with filters? Okay, so each one of these can hold 2 filters. Let's go ahead and upgrade the assembler. Make sure it can go fast enough. I'll wait until all of these get worked into place, but it definitely looks like we're going to need more assemblers, or, well, it looks like the issue is the time it takes to get them back in here to get them filtered or filled back up. And we've gotten up to 3.5 there, so we'll just make some more. We'll throw another 20 in there, because we want this thing running almost all the time. Creating those. We'll see how that does for... Alright, we got 4 on. And we got 5 on. And they're starting to stack up at the end. So that's good. This one is actually not... Yeah, we might actually need to put in like 10 more. There. See how that works. And we can also, I did this before, basically just loop these around to where if they don't get picked up by the time they get up here, then they loop back down, and I'll probably do a red belt for the loop. That way they'll move way faster coming back down the line. We want them to go slow to be able to get picked up there. But then if they're in the dead belt here, we want them to move their asses and get back down there. And I'll probably do a red one over here as well. I just have to make a lot more red belts. Did I just turn that the wrong direction? Yes, I did. And that'll get them back down in here quicker. Alright, so I'm going to work on getting this optimized and running better. And it looks like so far our crystallizers aren't really causing any backup here. We do have 2 lines coming in, so it's fine. That'll get us a little bit more iron and more copper, which we don't really need the copper. And then I won't feel quite so bad about using the iron and copper for the catalyst crap that just annoys the shit out of me. And it looks like these guys are staying full, so I might put in a few more few more filters. But the crystallizers look like they're working non-stop. So I think I got them pretty well timed out. So if I put in any more of these, I'll have to put in more of them. And it looks like it's emptying them on time. So I got the timing for those right. Basically 1 to 2. So I will work on that, and I will be back with you guys next time. And we'll probably start on the crystal slurry stuff so we can get rid of some more of that mineralized water without turning it into algae. And I really probably should run a line off of this bronze up there. I'm gonna need it soon anyways for making those belts, which I definitely need to get around to doing. But I keep running into problems with algae. There's just too much of it. And speaking of, yes, I'm rambling again today. I'm sure you're used to it by now. Alright, so it looks like we definitely need more carbon coming through here. So it looks like this is our oxygen. Alright, so the issue is the oxygen, not the charcoal. Alright, so we're going to have to look into that next time. So I will see you then. Have a good one.